Be fast.
Yeah. No.
This, my friends, is Notorious Big. I mean, Notorious Bot. Slightly decrepit version of B.I.G. He's had a few slams in the head, but he's still beautiful. This man's a forklift driver, and he sure loves to show it off. This guy made me laugh, and I hope he does to you too.
So when you put the pallet underneath the rack, that's called the pick face. Yeah, mate, sweet as. So the pallets on the. So what I found is like, you come to put the pallet in, and this is straight. You're gonna have to either wiggle it in, but what I found is that you can just put it straight down, and then the angle that you missed it by, you pull the forklift out, turn it at that angle, and then keep going in. You're going straight, but it is now at an angle. The pallet will now be going in. Yeah, so you got to put the pallet down using the forklift, and it's got to be straight.
Thanks, boss.
That also depends on how you pick the pallet up, because that's harder.
What do you mean it's hard?
Well, you got to either bang it, you got to either bump into it with the backrest so that it ends up completely flat against the backrest, or you hope that you hit it exactly straight. So when you come to put it in the pick face, you can bump it against the pallet at the back and pull it back out, but what you want to do when you bang the wheels as opposed to the backrest, it grabs them as it hits them, so it's got more it rotates more. Even in the freezer, the rotation of a pallet when you bang it is more than in the chiller because there's less friction. But, but this is this increases the friction situation by using the forklift wheel to hit the pallet, because it grips it slightly, because the wheel will be turning towards it, even though it still bumps. It kind of, you know how if you were to flick a beam.
Man, after that shit, I thought they were done. I went and had a walk, came back, joined a casual lobby, and I joined the same fucking one. This is what they were fucking up to.
Oh my god. An F room all the way to C. And they're like massive. So we got an F room, a D room, E. So we got 5 of them. 5 massive warehouses. And I think there's 20 something racks on each side, so 40 racks per warehouse.
Oh, bro, do you drive forklifts as well, man?
Yeah.
And how many, is it 2 pallets per upright?
No, it's 6.
Oh yeah. Well, what we do, right, most of what we do is stack boxes on top of each other. And when you have finished stacking your boxes, you're going to see what it looks like, and then it should be okay for someone to put in the truck. So, depending on which department you're in, there's certain requirements for stacking boxes. Specifically, I'm in the freezer, so whenever I make a pallet, someone's probably going to take another pallet and dunk it on top. Now that is the critical moment. That is the critical moment. If someone will put a pallet on top of my pallet, that is what my, half an hour to an hour worth of work stacking those boxes is about. And then it gets unloaded at the shop.